Ready, set, track.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Good day, Lechonistas. You are tuned in to Sports Track, your number one source for all things sports. We are here to give you a recap of the Knights' opening game against College of St. Benilde Blazers last June 30, 2015. It was a slow start for both the Knights and the Blazers at the first 3 minutes of the game. The Knights continued their run that gave them a double-digit lead at the end of the first 10 minutes of the game. The Knights relied on their pressure defense to extend their lead to 14, but the Blazers caught up to slice that lead to 9. They cruised past a sloppy Benilde side to end the first half with a 13-point lead, 37-24. They continued their scoring rush led by Mark Cruz, 3 to increase their lead up 25 points. The Blazers only managed to trim 4 points from the Knights' offense to close the third quarter with a score of 58-37. The Knights controlled the last 10 minutes of the game and showed no complacency until the last frame of the fourth quarter. The Knights also shot 44% from the field compared to the small 36% shown by the Blazers. The game ended with the Knights winning with a score 82-53 against the College of St. Benilde Blazers.
Last July 3, 2015, after a 29-point rout of St. Benilde, the Lettra Knights aimed to get their second straight win in as many games against the Final Four contender Jose Rizal University Heavy Bombers. The Knights waxed hot early to lead as much as 10 points in the first quarter, but at the tail end of the first 10 minutes of the game, the Bombers clawed back to trim the deficit to a solitary point, 13-14. It was a seesaw battle at the early stage of the second quarter, as both squads answered each other baskets at each frame. Nambarak drowned a triple with over 3 minutes left to play in the second, to make it 34-35. With GRU's big man on foul trouble, the Knights controlled most of the third quarter. With over 7 minutes to play, the Knights started the rally led by the hot shooting hands of Pinto and Racal. JRU made a mini run to the end of the third, with Letran still on top, 63-49. The Knights continued their blast in the fourth quarter to seal their second straight win, 78-62. The Knights registered 13 three-pointers in the game. Ray Nambatak was named as the best player of the game with 25 points. Racal scored 16 points. Cruz with 12 and Soliano with 10 points. The Knights will continue their campaign on July 10 against the host Mapua Cardinals.
Capitalizing on a new system under its rookie coach Aldin Ayu, the Knights are seen to be the underdogs this season. With the win, the Knights are hoping to reclaim the championship which we last held a decade ago. This has been Relio de la Cruz, your host for this week's episode of Sports Track, your number one source for all things sports.